So, if I was asked which challenge I wanted to start with, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't know which one to choose. But thankfully, one of the challenges specified that I had to do that before anything else. So that was challenge number 3 from Becky, and it was, before attempting any challenge, go and see a fortune teller, jot down what he or she has to say, and see how many come true over the next year. So in between general boozing, cheese boards and festive merriment while I was in Newcastle, I had a spare day, and I decided, because I wanted to get cracking with all my other challenges, that I'd look up psychics in the area, as you do. And I found Psychic Gina, who was based in Newcastle, so I gave her a call, and weirdly enough, she recognised my number when it came up on her mobile screen, and recognised that I actually live like 10 minutes down the road from her. So she said, you know, I'm at home, if you want to come by in an hour, I'll do you a reading. So that was amazing. So yeah, I was quite careful not to tell her anything about myself. Like, I didn't let anything out because I've never been to a psychic before, and I don't know, I'm quite open with these things. But I did want like quite a fair test, so I didn't want to give her any information about me at all. So the only thing I told her was Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. She bases her readings on stars, contacting the spirit world, and tarot card readings as well. And she actually identified me quite well. She said, you're not the typical Mary Bloggs, Mary Smith type of girl. You like to do odd things, which I think this whole challenge thing is testament to that. She said that you're like a Duracell bunny. You just like have all this energy, and you're always go, and you're always attempting things. And some of the stuff that she said was quite personal, and I'm not going to go into it, but she knew things that I don't know how she could possibly know. So I'm going to give you like a brief run through of the main points that she told me, and then we'll see if anything makes sense over the next year. So yeah, the first thing she mentioned was she could see me as like a Duracell bunny, and she said she saw me in a situation where I'm like running and I'm looking back and just thinking, where the hell is everyone? So that could be Tough Mudder, I don't know. Great North Run? Probably not. I can't actually see that happening. More like me looking up from the ground like, oh, where is everyone? Help me, carry me, I'm dying. She said she saw me climbing to the top of something. She actually said that I would meet 2 men over the next year. One is dark, like a tall, dark and handsome, I guess, and the other one has fair hair, blue eyes, a fit and strong guy, and he has an out-of-the-ordinary job which involves a fair bit of travel and makes him big bucks. So, Kimmy. I think this might mean that I'm actually going to meet Kimi Räikkönen. I really hope so. So, she said the name David is going to come up. She said that I will be seeing change upon change upon change. She said she could see a line of L plates, like, over my head. Like, I'm going to be learning so many new tasks. And she said, I'm not sure what this means, whether you're going into like learn more education or like pass your driving test or something, but I can see loads and loads of L plates, which I think could be quite appropriate considering. She saw books and a computer, Objective C, I don't know, possibly. She said that February and March will bring balance. I'll have walk with the spring in my step, extra energy. She said that when she spoke to a granddad that had passed, he showed a boxing glove. She actually predicted that I would go on holiday with two girls on like a city break, which was quite odd because Michelle, Moonlight Sonata, and Rachel, Silent Retreat, we were talking about going to like a girly holiday in Amsterdam or something, so it was quite cool that she picked up on that. She said that I should learn to drive. She said, "You don't drive, do you?" Which I don't. She said that I might be travelling to different places next year and having a car would be useful. And she said she saw keys, which could be keys to a car or keys to a house, as if I was going to buy a house. It's quite interesting because she pulled out the Sun in Aries card, which is a good luck card. And for those who haven't done tarot cards before, she asked me to choose half a pack and then shuffle them and then split the pack again. I think I might have split it again. But yeah, basically, so the majority of the cards weren't there anymore. And she said to get the good luck card, Sun in Aries, was actually quite rare. So that was quite cool. There's only 2 of those good luck cards in a pack. And strangely enough, a little bit later on in the reading, I pulled out the other good luck card. So thank God for that. I've got 2 good luck cards. So hopefully that's a sign that everything's going to go well. Another thing that she said that my granddad that passed was showing her was a Jack in the Box. Not quite sure what that means, but maybe we'll see. She showed me a Wheel of Fortune as well. I had a Wheel of Fortune card, which means my finances are going to be good, which is always fantastic when you've got to do all these crazy projects. She said that May was going to be a special month in particular. May was going to be my month next year. Another thing was, yeah, she showed me the Power Pack, which is going to give me energy. Again, that Duracell bunny thing where I'm just going to be on the go, which is so true. She said she could see me swimming with dolphins, which isn't one of the challenges, but that would be good. She said that there was so much change over the next year, change upon change upon change, but whatever was thrown at me, I would hit back every time. I would bounce back because next year is going to be such a lucky year for me. She said that no road is closed. You can get over, under and around every barrier, which just made me think of Tough Mudder. Like, I actually visualised all of these different crazy obstacles when she said it, so I really hope that that's a sign that I'm going to be able to do it. She said basically next year is going to be like a roller coaster for me. She said she could see me going like, like, and then, whew, and then like, and then, and then like, and whew, again, all through the year. And she said at the end of January, I will be so settled and I'll look back on the year and just think, I could not believe that I did that. So, I mean, you can argue that that stuff was quite general, but there are a few people that could just think, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to have a really quiet year next year, I'm not going to move, I'm not going to do anything. But it does seem like she's picked up that there's going to be a lot of chaos this year. So there's weird little specific things, I keep an eye on them and see if anything in particular matches up. But yeah, so that's my first challenge done, woo! Best get cracking with the rest.